I'm Alex with Storyline Travel. Today we're heading to Universal Orlando Resort and talk about some of their value resorts. Universal Orlando has 8 different resort options. Today we're going to talk about the value and the prime value resorts, 4 resorts that you can stay at and save a little bit of money while visiting Universal Studios and Universal Island of Adventure, or if you like the water park, Volcano Bay. So let's talk a little bit about the value and prime value. There are 4 resorts, 2 in the value category and 2 in the prime value. This category is a little less expensive. They are, as all Universal resorts, run by Loews. The 2 categories in the value category are off the main campus of the Universal Orlando Resort. You have to cross the freeway to get to them. And the other 2 are kind of at the ends from the 2 theme parks, but actually provide some access to Volcano Bay by sidewalk. Let's talk about some of the common features that you'll find in a value or prime value resort. In addition to cost savings, you'll have access to early admission by staying in a resort. You get the opportunity to have purchases that you made sent to your resort for pickup later, so you're not carrying them all around the park. You get free transportation, and in the value, it's bus transportation only. In the prime value, it's bus transportation with, as previously mentioned, a quick walkway to Volcano Bay or a much longer walkway to City Walk and Islands of Adventure Universal Studios. You will find in the value and prime value resorts that they actually have 2 different types of room setups. The standard room with 2 queen beds for sleeping 4 people, but all of the value and prime value resorts also have family suites available that can sleep 6 in the value or up to 8 in the prime value. So that's a great option for a bigger family that wants to save on their vacation. All right, let's dig in. So in the value category, Universal Orlando has 2 resorts that are under the Endless Summer brand. And as I said, they are a bus ride away, crossing a freeway to get to these resorts. But they are right across the street from each other. The first is Surfside Inn. Surfside is, again, a value resort. You'll find a Starbucks in the lobby, as you will at all of the Loews resorts in the Universal Orlando area, so you will get your coffee fix. It has a quick service food court and a pool area for getting food. So only quick service is available at these resorts. Surfside is the smaller of the 2 value resorts at 750 rooms, but those are split up between standard rooms, again, 2 queens that would sleep 4 people, or a 2-bedroom family suite that would sleep up to 6. Surfside Inn only has 1 pool, but it's surfboard shaped and a good size for all the guests that are at Surfside. Across the street is the newest resort that's just recently opened, Dockside Inn. Dockside is much bigger than its sister property across the street, as it has 2,020 rooms. Again, some standard with the 2 queen beds that sleeps 4, or the suites with 2 bedrooms that sleep up to 6 guests. Dockside Inn also has 2 swimming pools, which is nice since it's a much bigger resort. And for both of the Endless Summer resorts, really bus transportation is the only transportation available. There is a pretty good long walking path. I think it's a mile to City Walk that you can take, but you will walk over the freeway. And especially for families, we'd recommend just taking the bus to either City Walk or Volcano Bay. Let's talk about the prime value. Now, the prime value resorts are on the footprint of the Universal Studios complex. They are both located very close to Volcano Bay Theme Water Park with short sidewalk access directly to Volcano Bay. The first we'll talk about is Cabana Bay Resort. In some of the resort rooms, you can actually look out your resort window and see the volcano of Volcano Bay and some of the water attractions that are in that wet theme park. The Cabana Bay Prime Value Resort is themed in the 50s and 60s. Prime Value, while a little more expensive than the Value Resort, it does have some additional benefits. One of those is that it does have an actual full-service dining room, the Galaxy Bowl restaurant. And as you can imagine, with the 50s and 60s theming, it is the sport of bowling related. In fact, Cabana Bay Resort does have 10-lane bowling alley in addition to the restaurant where you can sit and eat. They also do have a quick service restaurant as well, and it is the biggest of the two Prime Value resorts. At Cabana Bay, you'll find 2,200 rooms available, but in addition to that standard room that I was telling you about with 2 queens, they also have a standard room that has a king and a pull-out sofa. In their suites, they have 2 different flavors of suites. They have a family suite that will sleep up to 6 and a 2-bedroom suite that can sleep up to 8. So for the even larger families, Cabana Bay Resort is a great option for you. And finally, let's talk about the Aventura Resort. Across the street from Cabana Bay, Aventura is a modern, sleek designed tower resort. It has 750 rooms. Aventura is a modern styled resort. It's a tower resort with 600 rooms and suites available. The interior has a clean, modern look and has several smart features that can be controlled with a smart device provided. Like Cabana Bay, this Prime Value Resort does have a full-service dining option called Bar 17 that's at the top of the tower. We've eaten there and it's fantastic in the food, but also in the view. Overlooking Volcano Bay, you get some really wonderful views of the theme water park, as well as views of Orlando in general looking out. And in the evening, you may see fireworks from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Aventura is also the closest of the value resorts to City Walk and to both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. In fact, you can take a quick walk to the Sapphire Falls Resort, which we'll cover on our next video, and even take a water taxi. Both Cabana Bay and Aventura do have bus access and transportation available, in addition to the walkways to Volcano Bay, as we've already discussed. So those are your value and prime value options at Universal Studios. Tell me what you think about taking the opportunity of a value resort. And we're really glad you're here. We hope that you really find this video useful, so give us a thumbs up saying, yeah, I like it. This was good information. And we hope you subscribe. We talk about family traveling on this channel every Friday, and subscribing will let you know what videos we have available for you to look at. And if you want to know when a new video gets posted, turn on that notification. It'll ping you and let you know when our newest video has shown up. And at Storyline Travel, we believe every adventure is a story waiting to be told.